Hello, welcome to the Ugandan farmer, bringing you the different stories from different farmers across the country. My name is Fiona Alela, and today we are bringing to you a farming story about watermelon. Today we are in Bobby Sub-County in Amaro district with one of the best watermelon farmer. And right here, we are in a garden of 7 acres of watermelon. So we shall be telling you some of the few things you need to know about watermelon farming in case you want to venture into it. And in case you want to do it as a business. Watermelon is one of the best fruits that can do so well in northern Uganda, by the way, because first of all, we are fertile land. Our soils are, most of our soils are still fertile. And then we still have, we are blessed with much rain. So the best season to plant watermelon in the first season is always between March to July. That is the period when we always receive enough rainfall. And then watermelon always takes like 85 to 100 days to mature. And you can as well plant it at around August to October, because we always have 2 seasons in northern Uganda, and that is a period where most of the times we receive enough rainfall. So when you want to plant watermelon, just know that it will take like 3 months to mature. After that, it will be ready for sales. And then when planting your watermelon, it has to be 5 to 8 feet apart. That is to give it enough space, because there's a way it always grows, like it spreads just like that on the ground. So it needs enough space so that even if it is growing, it should at least have that enough space to receive everything, whether it be sunshine or rainfall. And then it's always good to weed your watermelon when it is still when it has just germinated. When it has taken like 2 weeks, that is the best time to weed your watermelon, because at that time it will be like taking its roots downward. But at least if you weed it with so much care, you will still be able to save it. But then when you make it to take so long, and then you weed it when it's like 1 month, just know that your watermelon won't yield very well, because it is something that is so weak with weeds. So the earlier the better. When you want to get quality watermelon, just know that you should take care of it like nothing. And then the best time also, what you should also put in mind is it needs enough things to be done on it. Watermelon needs to be sprayed each and every time. When there is much rain, you have to spray it 2 times in a week. It means like when you spray it on Monday, give it like 2 to 3 days, and then you spray again. But then when there is no rain, you have to spray it once in a week. At least make sure that in every week you spray your watermelon, just to give it that energy to grow and bring you that quality you need. When you take good care of your watermelon, just know that in only one fruit you can get from 8 kilos to 12 kilograms. So that is a kind of the quality you will get when you take good care of your watermelon. And then we have different varieties of watermelon. That is we have F1, we have Sokale F1. That is the best kind of watermelon I would advise anyone to take, because it is so far the best among all the different types of watermelon, because it is persistent and it has that good quality, and there's a way at least it can withstand some other unfair conditions. The best thing with watermelon, it is not disturbed by so many different things, by the way. Once it is in a good garden where there is not much weed, things like rats, things like squirrels do not disturb it most of the times, because it has this hard cover. So that is a good thing with watermelon. And even if it requires much rain, by the way, at times that much rain can also lead to its damage. With watermelon, when it has been in a cold place for so many days without sun hitting it, there's a way it can always rot. So it means even if it requires much rain, like its name, it also needs that sunshine so that for it to grow and yield very well. And then with preserving it, it's something that is so easy to preserve because once you harvest it and you just place it in a good place, there is nothing that can tamper with it because of its hard cover. But now once you cut it, just know it doesn't take much time. So when you cut it, that is when it doesn't take long. It gets spoiled faster. There's a way it can just melt on its own, by the way. So when you want to venture into growing fruits as a good business, I would advise you to, pick up watermelon and then you give it a trial. You won't regret your decision because it is something that you invest while knowing that at least you're going to harvest something out of it, by the way. Thank you so much. Always support by viewing, subscribing, and of course, sharing it to other people if you can. And then we will always appreciate if you can reach out in any way, if you can support us in the different ways, because we always face a lot of challenge moving to different farmers in different places. Because we don't have our own camera, we always use our phone, of which recently it was stolen. That's why we went off for some times. But thank goodness we are trying to gain back. We are trying to get back on our feet. So any kind of help you will send to us, it will really mean so much to us. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the very next video.